The 2022 Motorland Aragon round. Tissot Superpole Race gets underway. Doesn't look like a good start at all from Bautista, but he's somehow managed to claw things back into turn one. He gets across the front of Jonathan Rea and now goes off in pursuit of Toprak Razgatlioglu. So didn't think that Alvaro Bautista had made the brightest of starts, but he managed to get a good run down towards turn one, and now he's chasing down Razgatlioglu and he scythes through. Before they even reach turn five, they're going to have another go now. Razgatlioglu down the inside of Bautista. Well, we're back to where we were 24 hours ago or so, with the top three in the World Championship and the three favourites in this title race standing one another up early on. Michael Ruben Rinaldi again has gone with them. They touch for second and third, Razgatlioglu and Rea. Alex Lowe's will seize his opportunity then. Rinaldi was offline and caught out somewhat by the action ahead of him.
This is lap one. You can see there Toprak and Jonathan Rea both having to get stepped up, and for Bautista this is where he's able to take the profit and then pick up a little bit of time on everyone else and stretch out that bit of a lead.
Rinaldi is going to immediately seize his opportunity while Jonathan Rea is buzzing around trying to find a way through on Razgatlioglu. Rinaldi forces his way through. Jonathan Rea has patented moves in towards turn 7 over the course of this weekend and indeed in past visits to Motorland Aragon. He slots his way through. He tries to block Rinaldi on the short shoot towards turn 8. He does so successfully. Rinaldi then out of shape, and you'd think that there was a world title on the line as early as the second race of the season, the way those two were going at it. Jonathan Rea, if he wants to maintain his championship lead, will be looking to move through here in swift order on Razgatlioglu as they head in towards turn 16. Rea squirrely under braking, but he's just about managed to get it done. Can he slot it back to the inside coming off the final turn on lap number 4? Yes, he can. Holds the line well, and now Razgatlioglu may well be under pressure from Michael Ruben Rinaldi. It's not quite going to be into turn 1 at the start of lap 5, but it's a change in the pecking order on the 4th lap of this Superpole race. Rea, Razgatlioglu and Rinaldi now in that order. We ride on board with Toprak Razgatlioglu in towards the end of the back straight, and Razgatlioglu is through on Rea for second position on lap number 5. So a lap on from Rea's move on Razgatlioglu. The tables are turned once again.
Yeah, Toprak doing a really good job there. We saw him have those couple of corners he ran in a bit hot. Looks like he's collected himself now. Give himself a chance.
Here comes Rinaldi. They were again almost 3 abreast. We had it a little bit closer in race 1 yesterday. Michael Ruben Rinaldi has got other ideas and slots himself through. Again, makes the move in the same place that he did on Rea previously. An opportunity for Rea then to respond into turn 7, just as he did previously. Last time these two came to blows. Now, who's got the run towards turn 8? Again, Jonathan Rea cuts across the path of Michael Ruben Rinaldi and still successfully defends against the Ducati number 2.
Yeah, not down into 16 and 17. It is down into the likes of turn 7 for Jonathan Rea. That's where he's going to have to make the move. He is a lot closer now, though. Maybe he can get close enough into turn 1.
Great line off the final 2 turns from Jonathan Rea to carry his momentum around the outside and then cut back. Razgatlioglu, as always, late on the brakes. Jonathan Rea even later. Rinaldi's going to slot past the pair of them here. Jonathan Rea, I think, a little bit too ambitious in towards turn 1 on lap number 8. And Rinaldi goes from 4th to 2nd to the applause of the Aruba IT outfit.
Yeah, mistake there for Rea. He was just trying to get into the corner, make sure he was making that move. Very rare that we see a move between Rea and Razgatlioglu where it actually costs them time like that, and it cost them a couple of positions.
Yes, crucially, Michael Ruben Rinaldi getting to the front of this group. It's now a Ducati 1 and 2, but that's not going to last very long as we come in towards Jonathan Rea's turn 7. We're going to have to give that corner an official name, aren't we? Rinaldi is furious with Rea, but at the end of the day, it is for position. It's for a place on the podium. It is Rinaldi at the moment who holds the place, but here comes Jonathan Rea through turn 7, where he's made moves so many times in this short 10-lap sprint. He's made yet another, and no doubt that will be much to the frustration of Michael Ruben Rinaldi. Every time Rinaldi sees a little bit of daylight, a little bit of an opportunity, someone sends it straight down the inside to relegate him back behind.
Toprak, he's going to be in a position to try and attack into turn 16 on Rinaldi. So the chance of, and he's going to do it early.
Very early indeed from Razgatlioglu. It means they're going to go side by side. Rinaldi hasn't always had the best of momentum coming off turn 15 during this race. He tries to chop the nose off Toprak Razgatlioglu. Don't tell me he didn't know where he was. He looked over his shoulder to ensure that the number one would stay behind him. Toprak going to be deep on the brakes. He's going to try and chop it now back up the inside. Great racing here for third position. And Razgatlioglu moves Rinaldi out of the way to snatch third position in the drag race down to the line. Rinaldi now will come back at him. It's going to be a photo finish between the two of them. The timing gives it to Razgatlioglu by a fraction over Rinaldi. We'll wait for official confirmation of that, and there may be a few discussions after that one as Rinaldi throws his arms up now in frustration at losing that position in the closing stages to Razgatlioglu.